Gobble gobble, folks, it's time for the best metal albums of November.
All of these albums have eaten their turkey and some cranberry sauce. Stick around for this feast.
Thumbs up the video, really helps us out.
Foreshadowing, New Wave Order. Since their early days, this band has confidently towed the lines of extreme metal and goth rock really nicely, showcasing an ability to write catching songs that incorporate heavier death metal-esque tropes as well.
The arches and the asphalt, everything is distant from me.
Hailing from Italy, this band has been a prominent force in the gothic doom metal scene since their 2007 debut. If you haven't heard this band yet, I'm a little jealous because they've been phenomenal ever since they started. Their latest album, New Wave Order, showcases their signature dark and moody sound reminiscent of their earlier work, while incorporating some subtle progressions.
Silver bones for cannibals, it's time, it's time.
Despite the band's lengthy hiatus, welcome back, boys, because this is a strong and captivating record, putting them in a leading position in the subgenre.
Yeah, dude, this solidifies them as one of the bands that is just keeping gothic metal alive and well in 2024. This is a fantastic record that should be heard by any fan of dark, brooding music, with the highlight track, Lobbies. Start there, you won't regret it. Crippled Black Phoenix. The wolf changes its fur, but not its nature. Celebrating 20 years of existence, Crippled Black Phoenix and Season of Mist have teamed up to showcase the talent and impact that this band has had on our scene. The album in question is a compilation of what this band has been up to. They offer some of their best tracks, opening up with one of my favorites from the album I Vigilante, We've Forgotten Who We Are.
What a cool release this is, man. Like you said, celebrating 20 years with a double disc release, featuring some of those reimagined classics and a diverse set of covers. The band's enduring dedication to their sound and also social activism shines through in both of the releases here, offering a highly compelling journey through their unique blend of prog rock, doom, and also gothic metal.
I'm very familiar with all of these songs, and I appreciate all their tweaks, especially in the drums department. They fucking sound huge, man. The production team has breathed new life into these already amazing tracks. We don't typically cover compilation records or cover records. This band doesn't get nearly enough attention, though. That's why they're on this list. Anything to spotlight them really just makes me feel good about my life. Check them out if you're a fan of Anathema, Catatonia, or Mono.
Neon Nightmare, Faded Dream. This band pays homage to Typo Negative in a unique way, worshipping tones of blue instead of green. Just look at that cover. While not a direct cover band, they channel the spirit of Peter Steele and the band's iconic sound. Songs like Lost Silver and It's All Over For You draw a clear inspiration from Typo classics with their dark, melancholic melodies and distinctive vocal style. While the vocals may not quite reach Peter Steele's level, they definitely capture his essence of sultry and spooky delivery in ways that a lot of Typo fans will adore.
I can't believe I'll never hear you again.
And I do adore this, man. This record definitely fills a void that the loss of Woods of Ypres, Typo Negative, unfortunately brought about. A couple tracks really stood out for me, and the ones that you mentioned were them. I'm really eager to see how this band evolves as they grow.
While some may criticize the band for being a little derivative, it's important to remember the profound impact of bands like Typo Negative and Woods of Ypres. Neon Nightmare's music serves as a tribute to these legendary bands, and they offer a new kind of fresh perspective of that sound. Fans of Woods of Ypres, like I said, and Typo Negative, look no further. Both David Gold and Peter Steele, I think, would be very proud.
Father of time, to the crooked, the sick and absurd. No chance.
Tribulation, Sub Rosa in Æternum. Tribulation's evolution from death metal to goth rock has been pretty fascinating to watch, in my opinion. Their latest album showcases their continued growth, leaning heavily more towards, like I'd say, a darker, more gothic sound. Johannes Anderson's vocals have transformed here, embracing more clean baritone style reminiscent of like 80s goth bands, and it's awesome.
We fear you, appease you, bask in your great shadow.
Their last couple albums have been amazing. This probably is my favorite era of the band. It just sounds so crisp. That Swedish mastery is really here in spades, dude. Just a very strong contender from these guys.
Absolutely. Tracks like Murder in Red,
On and on, chasing my black swan, tending to my creation.
Poison Pages highlight the band's embrace of like industrial and post-punk moments, while songs like The Vividor and Saturn Coming Down offer the glimpses of like their death metal roots while embracing that goth sound.
Overcome by your piercing gaze, overcome by your ruin. Because
However, the catchy and doom-laden chorus of Tainted Skies has been stuck in my head ever since I heard this damn record. Get off your ass, listen to this album if you like the more gothic stuff. This is one of the best albums that came out this year. Opeth, The Last Will and Testament, one of the most anticipated metal albums of this year for good reason. Opeth's return to death growls, man, has ignited the metal scene in so many ways. While some fans have been, initially excited, a deeper look for me kind of revealed that it's not just about the growls. We get a dynamic variety and eclecticism that comes with it, a contrast between harsh vocals, distorted, clean guitars, and that unpredictable progginess that has been iconic in the band ever since Heritage came out.
It's no surprise here, man, that Opeth is here on this list. They have been so important to us as musicians. They really shaped the entire landscape of music.
Absolutely.
For us. I don't even think we'd be standing here together. I think that they have kind of brought us together into this metal sphere. One of their better releases in recent years, for sure. This will go down as a contender in their discography as well.
Thanks, Opeth, for making us friends. I would hate Ben without you. By abandoning the growls, Opeth at the same time has expanded and limited their musical palette, and that's why we got The Last Will and Testament. While their prog experiments were incredible at times, even I admit I was ready for something new, and that's where this album came into the fold. With the growls reintroduced, we got a wider range of sonic tools at their disposal. This is a promising step forward for Opeth. It shows that they've embraced their past while pushing toward a sound that's just kind of new territory for them. While they may not be back in the quote-unquote sense, they certainly are on a fascinating and exciting new path that I'm still getting my head around. Panzerfaust, The Sons of Perdition, Chapter 4, To Shadow Zion. This is a triumphant return to form after the slightly, in my opinion, underwhelming The Astral Drain. The concluding chapter of the Sons of Perdition tetralogy delivers a relentless barrage of dense-ass riffs, haunting melodies, and an overwhelming atmosphere. The album showcases the band's highly signature sound, pushing it to new heights with its balanced and acutely structured compositions.
Very well said, man. Their compositions are so good. This is a vicious Canadian black metal band that really challenges the norms of the genre. These guys have been on a tear for many years, and their Sons of Perdition series is just a real highlight in itself. I'm floored at how little attention these guys get.
That's why they're on this list, man. They wrote a great record. While the album excels in its faster, more aggressive moments, Panzerfaust also delivers exceptional slower parts too. Like for example, the Damascene conversions is a particular highlight, incorporating the traditional instrument baglama in a way that complements the overall sound of the song. To Shadow Zion is a profound and immersive black metal record. It explores humanity's darker impulses and the ultimate decline. It's a fitting conclusion to the series and an ultimate reason to respect this band's enduring power.
You connected, I went through. You compile the stones I threw.
Another really underrated band, Vola, Friend of a Phantom. This is a fantastic example of modern progressive metal done incredibly well. This Danish band's latest offering is a captivating journey through intricate melodies and heavy as fuck rhythms. The album showcases Vola's signature sound, blending elements of progressive rock, metal, and also electronic music. Tracks like Cannibal and We Will Not Disband highlight the band's ability to balance heaviness with melodic sophistication.
Truth be told, I don't remember what went down, but I'm still cold.
The vocals are distinctive as hell. Absolutely love them on this record, and goddamn, the drumming is so good. It elevates the shit out of the songwriting.
This is one of our most anticipated albums of this month, so it's really no surprise to see them on here. I think this is one of the more, if not the most accessible band on this list, both for metalheads and folks who are kind of new to extreme music.
To that point, the album is relatively short. Every moment is filled with serious moments of sonic brilliance, and it lets you just rock out instead of, getting distracted by all the craziness. Friend of a Phantom is a killer example of Vola's artistic growth and is a must listen for progressive metal fans. This has been a repeated listen for me throughout this month. New layers, complexity. It's a gorgeous album. Don't miss it.
Ethereal, Blazing Inferno. Yet another highly anticipated album this month. These Greek metal gods are slowly building a pantheon of unbelievably melodic, catchy black metal albums. Their debut album was an easy hit right here at The Forge. We often bring up the sophomore slump, and I'm happy to announce that this album gracefully sidestepped that curse.
Building on the strengths of their debut, kind of like you said, no slump here, folks. This album offers a refined and focused experience, delivering pure, metallic enjoyment in blackened form. With well-crafted songs and a captivating blend of atmospheric presence and occult grandeur, Blazing Inferno solidifies this band's position as a force to be fucking reckoned with in the Greek black metal scene.
Dude, as if this band lost zero momentum between their debut and this one. This record goes from 0 to 60 in about 2 seconds. There's no intros, there's no frills. As soon as you hit play, this record is going to be unrelenting in your ear, but in that melodic variety, which is just so pleasing. For 36 minutes, don't skip out on this one. It's one of the best. Thy Catafalque, I'm just going to call it 12. Thomas of Thy Catafalque is one of the hardest working musicians in the scene. His last few albums have incorporated a wide range of influences, from a playful waltz that floats below a melody to gravity blasts and screaming. you can expect to hear really a bit of everything on a Thy Catafalque record.
With a diverse lineup of guest musicians on this record too, including Joe Quayle, who is an amazing cellist and composer from London. I don't know how to say her name. And Edu Giro, an amazing producer specializing in ethnic instruments from the Mediterranean. This album delves into a captivating sonic landscape, from haunting melodies to crushing heaviness. This album offers a rich and immersive experience.
It's avant-garde, it's a little folky, it's a little unusual. There's a Polish folk song on here. One of the things I really appreciate about Tomas is his humility. He got this incredible roster of people, and I think that it really makes for something special and unique. That is why it's here on this list.
And we'll probably get an amazing record next year. Hellburner's The Duality of Decapitation and Wisdom is a mind-bending exploration of avant-garde Black Death, whatever they want metal, honestly. With its dissonant riffs, schizophrenic vocals, and claustrophobic atmosphere, the album creates a truly unsettling experience I'm still kind of getting my head around.
It's easy to see this one is getting a lot of love. It's a death metal record that really sonically punishes you with that 5150 guitar tone and a relentless snare kick combo that never lets you rest.
This album challenges the fuck out of your expectations, but rewards repeated listens. It's an absolute force.
It's cool to kind of trek into the minds of these musicians, because I really feel like this is the kind of music that it's just like straight from brain to paper, and that's just it. The biggest hit on this, unfortunately for me, are the drums are super stiff. I think that's where you kind of get that claustrophobic sound from. The production kind of swirls around them, and it really can leave for kind of a weird sound, but that's probably what they were going for. I think when the kick and the snare are in full force, it's a little tough to listen to, but that's kind of part of the charm on this record.
It's a fucking awesome album, man. Check it out.
Yeah.
What were your favorite metal albums of November? Leave them down in the comments below. Thumbs up the video. Really helps us out.
Go with the gods, Forgemates. The new wave order is here to stay.